Right guys, welcome into the Golf Swing Systems YouTube channel. We're here with the founder of one of our best-selling products, the SwingPlate. Now, Jamie, quickly, we're gonna do a 30-second intro to the SwingPlate, and then I want you to take me through our top 3 drills that we can build with the SwingPlate.
So simply put, it is a holder, it's a base holder for a stick, for alignment sticks, but these things are, you know, widely, probably the most common training aid in the world, alignment sticks. So I just kind of came up with an idea of a piece that can give them more uses. Yeah. Essentially, it was born out of necessity. I'm a coach. Yeah. And I was coaching on a range, so I couldn't put sticks in. So I kind of made something myself, and then we've refined it over the years or so. But yeah, simply put, it's a holder for alignment sticks.
And do you know what the other thing I always say about it as well is it's not just a holder for the stick, it's something that makes it consistent. Because I'm terrible, and when I used to try and build these drills, by like threading a stick through the range basket or those kind of things, they're never the same.
They never really stay up, different angles,
So it's consistency, and yes, it is a station to hold an alignment stick. But please take me through the top 3 drills we can build with a SwingPlate.
Okay, number 1, stop coming over the top. This one's really straightforward to set up. Okay. If you take your stance for me, what we're gonna do, we're going to have the stick pointing towards your target. And the tip of the stick here is about a grip. If I take your club off you, that's going to be around a grip length off the ground, maybe just over there. And the golf ball is pretty much underneath the stick there. Okay,
this one does feel familiar. I've done this one before.
So just move the ball a little bit closer to you.
Closer to me here?
Yeah, that'll be put just inside the stick there. And there you go, you've now got that visual of, if you swing to the top for me, you're going to allow the arms and the club to fall first, aren't you? Yeah. And then you can rotate near the ball.
And if you do come over the top, we've got issues here. So let's give it a go. So I'm swinging underneath this stick.
Yeah, underneath the stick. And you can rotate as you hit the ball, not too early. That's it.
There you go. Nice draw shape-ish.
Very good, very good.
Cool. Now that's going to keep you coming from the inside, hitting that draw shape, and it's going to get rid of those pull sort of fades, aren't they, and pull hooks.
Absolutely, yeah. As we can see there, the club path was nigh on 1 degree in to out, so that's a good,
pretty ideal,
pretty ideal for swinging from the inside there.
Awesome. Okay, moving on to number 2.
Number 2 is to do with low point control, so avoiding fats and thins.
A big issue for me, by the way. I tend not to come over the top, but fats and thins is my miss. So,
okay. So a lot of those issues is caused from poor leg work and a poor pivot. So this one's a really popular one with me in the lesson bay when I coach some students. So if you wouldn't mind taking your stance, we're going to set the SwingPlate around here, believe it or not, and we're going to place it just next to your trail hip or your trail pocket there. Okay. Maybe a tiny bit of space. So one of the common flaws I see in the lesson bay on the backswing with the students is they kind of get this sway here because they've been told to move their weight to the right. You have to shift your pressure, not your weight, not your mass. So you can still end up with the pressure in your right heel there without hitting that stick. You're shifting, so that's teaching the golfer there to turn that right pocket back and behind them. What that then does, if you swing to the top, it enables the player to make a better pivot up top as well. You won't be able to turn your rib cage very well if you don't turn your hips very well. Yeah. So cool, this is one of the common ones here, and obviously it's helping to maintain that forward low point because your legs aren't moving towards the stick.
A little bit thin.
If you like a good example is DeChambeau.
Yep.
I mean, he starts off in this position. By the time he's at the top, he keeps his head centered, but his trail pocket actually moves towards the target on the backswing. Yeah. He's increased that space. A lot of amateurs I see here now we're reverse pivot, right?
Absolutely.
So it's very simple but quite powerful, that one.
Yeah. Now, I've caught that first one a little bit thin, but I guess it's important probably to build up this drill, isn't it? And sort of take some half swings and some sort of practice swings to feel that position first, rather than just going straight in like I did, like an idiot.
Yeah, absolutely. There's always pace into, I'll just move that a little.
Want to be a little bit.
There's always there's always pace into these drills. Of course there is, you know. I'm a big fan of practicing in groups of 3. So the first one would be at 20-30%, the next one 50-60%, the next one at golf course speed.
Okay, so let's sort of try and ramp this up a little bit to golf course speed. So we're trying to get back to this sort of position here, yeah?
Yeah, you want to start off with a tiny amount of space there.
There you go.
And good strike. So number 3 is backswing plane. The most, a lot of people end up making compensatory moves on the way down.
Okay.
Because of the club getting out of balance on the backswing. So the common one here, I'll just take that stick out for a moment. What we tend to see with a lot of golfers is they've been told to hit from the inside, so they kind of cheat and swing the club over here on the way back.
This feels very familiar to an old Alex.
Now the club's out of balance, because it didn't start off on that plane, it started off on a much more vertical plane than that. So now you're going, the golfer tends to add in an over-the-top move on the way down to bring that lump of metal back down in front of them.
Absolutely, yeah.
So we've seen Tommy Fleetwood practice this one a lot. I work on this one a lot, just as a backswing feel. I think you said that it's one of the ones
This is the drill that I built with the swing. The SwingPlate is actually the first training aid I ever used.
Yeah.
And this is the drill that I built for my swing, because I used to get very inside here and rolling my hands open, and it's still not perfect. Getting there.
No, it's a work in progress. Yeah.
This is the drill that I built because I'd seen Tommy setting this up, basically.
Yeah. So Tommy Fleetwood adds in a sort of a physical barrier outside here.
Okay.
As we know, to stop him coming over the top and for...
He's less friendly than that, isn't he?
Yeah, he goes super close.
Really
I'm going to put it there for you. But as you've seen, we've set this alignment stick here. If we check on the dial there, that'll be about 60, 62 degrees, but you just match it to the shaft plane, as you can see. Now you've got some physical awareness of kind of where that optimal plane is, you know.
And I noticed you sort of stood behind and then adjusted that to match my own personal sort of swing plane, like that sort of the club plane.
If we had someone who was a lot short, you're quite tall, so if there was someone who was a little bit shorter than you, for example, that 7-iron would be sitting a bit lower.
Yeah,
so therefore we would just, it works for everyone, yeah.
So there's your top tip. To set this drill up, make sure that stick is matching the plane of your club at address, so that you're not sort of, the stick isn't super vertical and then your hands are way down here, because that's going to throw you all out of rhythm.
Yeah.
Cool, let's give it a go. I hope I can do this, because I've said I'd do it at the range, and I do.
Yeah, just start off like you said at that half speed.
I've almost missed the ball.
Yeah, they're not the most forgiving of
no, it's not the club, it's me.
Clubs. Good strike. So it encourages that shape a little bit. It doesn't mean you're always going to end up cutting the ball with the, but if you know that your fault is swinging it over here on the backswing,
you end up.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I mean, if you watch that back on the camera, that probably felt ridiculously outside the line to you, but it wasn't. I watched your club, it was perfect.
Yeah.
It was perfect. And if you do clip the stick on the way back, that's good feedback. You'll stop.
It's feedback, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and you know, we have noodles to slip over the sticks, of course, and things like that. Good strike, well done. So that, like with this one here, this is super easy to adjust. I think we'll find that, like my shaft plane will be a little bit lower than yours. So all I would do here is take my stance here. I can see I need to drop it. That's perfect for me now. You know, you were a bit more here because you're a bit taller. I've just adjusted that there. So it's quite straightforward.
And you don't necessarily need somebody with you at the range, do you?
No, you can do it on your own. The closer you have the ball to this stick on the ground, the tighter tolerance you've got here. The further away this golf ball is from this stick on the ground. Obviously, you've got a slightly bigger window for if you do the wrong thing now. So if you're doing practice swings and demo swings, I would get yourself right up against this cane here. Very good. If you're hitting the ball, maybe give yourself a slightly bigger margin. That would be, 3 or 4 club heads away would be a good place to start if you're working on this drill. And then over a period of a few weeks, can we get a little bit closer and still avoid hitting that cane there? So there's you can pace this drill to your own tendencies, if you like.
Awesome. All right, Jamie, thank you very much. I've been put through my ringer. That's it displays how many issues I've got in my swing. But the swing plate, as always, is available at Golf Swing Systems. Yep. And yeah, just thank you very much for taking the time to.
Yeah, and anyone who does purchase a swing plate product does receive the offer of the video library. They get access to the video library, and they now also receive, if they would like to redeem it, a free online lesson with myself. Through Skillist. So the leaflets, obviously the leaflets in the bag.
Can I redeem one of them?
Yeah, of course you can, yeah. So yeah, we use the Skillist profile now. Skillist and they'll receive that as well. Fantastic. If they purchase a product.
Definitely do that, guys. He's worthwhile time. His time is worthwhile.
Thank you.
Awesome. Perfect.
Thanks.
Done.